Number 4. 2022 Jaguar I-Pace. The 2022 Jaguar I-Pace is a fascinating all-electric crossover that looks great and drives well. Its luxury designation and price will limit its mainstream popularity, but there's no denying that the I-Pace's futuristic facade captures the imagination. The Jaguar I-Pace boasts an EPA-rated range of 253 miles plus fast charging capability and instantaneous acceleration. With its two powerful electric motors, the I-Pace doles out 394 horsepower and 694 newton-meters of torque, with a 0 to 60 miles per hour time of 4.5 seconds. The I-Pace also handles more like a sports car than a 5-seat crossover, with its controlled demeanor and tactile steering. Inside, the Jag shows off with cutting-edge design, ample passenger space, and popular features. Although it fell short of its claimed driving range in the real-world test and was slow to charge using a common outlet, the 2022 I-Pace proves that EVs can be electrifying in other ways. After skipping the 2021 model year, Jaguar gives the I-Pace a handful of improvements. It now offers a complimentary 4G data plan, a 360-degree camera system, and wireless charging. The optional Bright package adds chrome exterior trim, Atlas gray accents, and other minor styling changes. Inside, there's a new infotainment system that's said to be easier to operate than the one it replaces. Plus, it gains a feature that tells you where the nearest charging stations are, and how long it should take to restore the battery. The I-Pace also receives an 11-kilowatt onboard charger that delivers quicker at-home charging than the old 7-kilowatt version. Now, it'll take you 8.6 hours to fully recharge a dead battery versus 12.6 hours before, according to Jaguar. Number 3. 2022 Volkswagen ID.4. The first mainstream crossover EV in this guide is the Volkswagen ID.4. Electric vehicles like the ID.4 are important to the future of Volkswagen, especially in the wake of the embarrassment of the Dieselgate emission scandal. The Volkswagen ID.4, the World Car of the Year winner, is a critical model for Volkswagen as the automaker makes a push to go all-electric in the future. After just one model year on the market, the Volkswagen ID.4 enters 2022 with hugely significant updates. To reach as many buyers as possible, the electric compact SUV is expected to introduce a new base trim, made possible by a move in production to Chattanooga, Tennessee. The Volkswagen could attract new buyers to the brand in a growing affordable electric SUV segment. That also includes the Nissan Ariya and Chevrolet Bolt EUV, not to mention the Tesla Model Y and Ford Mustang Mach-E. Either as a late-release 2021 ID.4 or as a 2022 ID.4 model, the electric Volkswagen will also introduce a more powerful AWD version with 302 horsepower. The standard RWD model makes 201 horsepower and has an anticipated range of 250 miles. Number 2. 2022 Tesla Model Y. Most viewers will not be surprised to find the 2022 Tesla Model Y on this list of the best electric crossovers and compact SUVs. The Model Y is the best-selling crossover EV and boasts impressive specs. With its dual electric motors, the Model Y delivers 450 horsepower and 638 newton-meters of torque. The 0 to 60 miles per hour acceleration time of the Model Y is as low as 3.5 seconds, with a driving range of up to 326 miles. The Tesla Model Y is the smaller of the Tesla's two SUVs, and it competes with other all-electric SUVs like the Volkswagen ID.4, the Ford Mustang Mach-E, and the Jaguar I-Pace. It looks a lot like the Tesla Model 3 sedan, but offers more interior space, and has the option for a third-row seat. Currently, the Model Y is available in 2 trim levels, though Tesla's rolling updates mean that the 2-tier lineup could change at any time. The Model Y isn't the most powerful or longest-range vehicle in Tesla's lineup, but depending on the trim, still excels in both categories. More and more rivals are hitting the market, but the Model Y's utility, range, and access to Tesla's supercharger network makes it a compelling choice for an EV, or an alternative to a typical gas-powered SUV. Number 1. 2022 Ford Mustang Mach-E. The 2022 Ford Mustang Mach-E is a very successful model. There is high demand for the electric crossover. It's easy to see why. The Mustang Mach-E builds off the lineage of the iconic Mustang muscle car, and adds electric motors and SUV utility, It can accelerate from 0 to 60 miles per hour as quickly as 3.5 seconds, and offers a driving range of up to 305 miles. The Ford Mustang Mach-E takes its name from the Mustang Coupe and convertible, but rides on its own electric car platform and competes against electric crossovers like the Tesla Model Y, Chevy Bolt EV, Volvo XC40 Recharge, and Volkswagen ID.4. The 2022 Ford Mustang Mach-E has good EV range, fun dynamics, sharp styling, and generous interior space. Not much after the Mach-E's 2021 debut, the California Route 1 model now comes standard with heated front seats and a heated steering wheel. And it's now available with 2-motor all-wheel drive systems. The GT Performance Edition gets a standard black roof. Premium models now offer an ice white package that adds a lot of white paint and a white and light gray interior. The Mustang Mach-E draws inspiration from the traditional Mustang, and that makes it look better and drive better. The Mustang design cues are obvious in the fenders, hood, nose, and taillights, and yet the Mach-E takes on the shape of a coupe-like crossover. It's a sportier and more interesting look than so many similarly shaped crossovers. Inside, the Mustang Mach-E has more of a Tesla feel, with a vertical 15.5-inch touchscreen in the middle. A short, flat 10.2-inch digital instrument readout in place of a hooded instrument pod also provides an EV feel. Interior space benefits from a dedicated electric vehicle platform. Front and rear occupants have good head and leg room despite a coupe-like crossover shape, and cargo space is plentiful. The low-set battery pack works with a well-tuned suspension to make the Mustang Mach-E fun to drive. The ride is somewhat firm, but not harsh. If you're looking for a top-notch electric SUV or crossover, these 5 models are the first ones for a test ride. Electric crossovers and compact SUVs are the next big thing for the EV segment. There are many new models, including ones from both mainstream and luxury automakers. Check out the 5 best electric crossovers and compact SUVs that are available now according to Consumer Reports. Number 5. 2022 Hyundai Kona Electric. The Hyundai Kona Electric is an affordably priced mainstream electric vehicle that slots in as a subcompact crossover. It swaps out the engine in the highly regarded gas-powered Kona with a 201 horsepower electric motor. With the large battery pack, the Kona Electric can reach 258 miles on a single charge. The 0 to 60 miles per hour acceleration time of the Kona Electric is 6.4 seconds. It has a driving range of 258 miles. The high range of the Kona Electric can primarily be attributed to its permanent magnet synchronous motor. It efficiently draws power from a 356-volt lithium-ion polymer battery. Also, the motor more than holds its own for performance. With its high torque output and near instantaneous torque delivery, the motor enables the Kona Electric to achieve quick acceleration, especially at lower speeds, with impressive 0 to 30 miles per hour acceleration in just under 2.5 seconds. Another thing that helps the range of the Kona Electric is its regenerative braking system. Whenever a driver applies the brakes on the Kona Electric, the kinetic energy that is created by braking is captured and then routed to the battery. The Kona Electric is easier to maintain compared to gasoline-powered vehicles. It requires no oil changes, and with no engine components, there are fewer things that can break down.